Hi, welcome to Dude Does Magic. I'm the Dude. My name is Jay and thanks for watching Dude Does Magic, and joining me today as I talk about my journey into magic and everything that is just, well, fantastic about magic. So you might be interested, you might be thinking, how do I get into magic? It's easy, there's lots of different ways to get into magic. I have been doing magic probably around about 4 or 5 years now, and I've loved it every minute. I find it great for being social with people. I find it just a massive challenge as well, and also it's like a puzzle. It's fun working stuff out. How does that work? How can I do it? How can I be better? What's the purpose of this channel? Why am I vlogging this? Well, I really want to share my love of magic with others. I want you to join me on my journey as I venture further and further into magic, interviewing other magicians, showcasing some tricks as well, how to get started, what are the best tricks for beginners, and basically how to learn more. That's what I want this channel to be about. I want you guys to follow me and to basically learn how can I learn more. It's not going to be showing you how this fantastic trick is done. For example, oh wow, look at my skills. Nothing like that. Just literally finding out how to learn more about different magical effects and showcasing what works and what doesn't. So, perhaps one question a lot of people ask me is, how did you get started into magic? And it's a great question really to think about. How did I get started? I guess really magic started for me a long time ago on my journey down Regent Street and into Hamleys. If you've not been, Hamleys is in London. It's a massive toy store, and right at the back on the ground floor they have a magic department, Marvin's Magic. They have some great magicians in there, and that's what really got me into magic. I guess my first trick was the dynamic coins. It was a really fun trick to learn. It was something I could do straight off the bat. Not that I could do it very well then, but yeah, it's a fun trick. But it's a couple of tricks in there that really can get you started and just get you having fun with it, I guess. So yeah, about 3 years ago I joined a magic club, the South London Magic Society. That's a great club. I really recommend just YouTube or have a Google, sorry, you know, if there's any magic clubs around you, and ring them up or get in contact with them via email and ask them, you know, can I come and join up? I'm really interested in magic. I've played a lot of sport in my life and met loads of different people, aggressive, non-aggressive, and I was quite nervous about coming into this magic environment. Should I dress up in top hat and tails? I don't know what I should expect, but if I'm completely honest, they're just normal people like you or I that have a passion for magic, and extremely very helpful. So joining a magic club is definitely something that I'd recommend to go and do, or to go and try out. Where else can I go to learn? There are loads and loads of great books to read, especially to get started off in magic. I actually got a Dummies guide to magic. It sounds a pretty crazy way to start getting into magic, but it's a great book because it teaches you a lot of the basics that you need to learn to get going. Really simply worded, written by magicians, and yeah, a lot of fun. I'm going to leave a link down below of where to find this book. There are tons of books. I'll leave a couple of my favourite books that I've read so far on magic down in the link section below, and have a click on them and have a look. I really would recommend them on getting you started in your journey. Yeah, the other way to have a look, I guess, at magic is just use YouTube. There are tons of magicians on YouTube. There's a few that I would really recommend that I generally follow and really have enjoyed. Firstly, way back when there's a channel called Disturb Reality. I'll leave a link down below. That was a great channel because it taught me a lot. The chap that was demonstrating all the tricks on there, he wanted to teach you something, and I liked that a lot. And I guess the other guy that I really follow and really admire a lot is Ramsay as well, because he has a love of magic. I'll leave his link down below. I would really recommend you subscribing to his channel because it's just awesome. It teaches you in a way that, you know, with practice you can learn and understand. And also he's quite honest about what skill level you need to be at to do any of the tricks that he's demonstrating. So today I'm going to point you guys in the direction of the Svengali Deck. It is a great deck. It is perhaps a deck that can make you become an instant magician, but use it with care. Don't overuse it. Use it with once. Practice it a lot first. And believe me, when you try this out on your friends and family, they're going to love it. But again, it's a deck that you're going to use just once. It's a card deck. Cards are a great way to get started into magic because they're cheap and there are lots and lots of things you can do with them. So the Svengali deck, it looks something like this. I found this fella from the charity shop, which was brilliant. It was practically brand new, and it's a bicycle deck of cards, just regular playing cards. And I'm going to show you how to use this deck and have a bit of fun with it. So without further ado, let's have a look. Okay, so this is the Svengali Deck. Comes in a normal bicycle box. You can get other different brands of Svengali, and effectively, as we riffle through the cards, you can see that all the cards are different. Now, the Svengali Deck, it is a forcing deck. It will force a card onto your spectator. And as I'm doing this trick, I really like to show to the spectator that each of the cards are different. I do this slowly. I don't want to rush. I want to take my time. I want to have some chatter, a little bit of banter, showing them that each card is different as I go through. And then I'm going to show them effectively that, you know, in a minute, I want you to tell me when to stop. You're going to tell me when to stop, and you're going to get to a card. And I'll just go through. You can tell me any time you like. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Tell me when to stop. 1, 2, 3. And they say stop. And you stop. You then ask them, please have a look at the card that you have stopped at. They have a look. Very fairly, you put it back into the pack. And at this point, my own style of how I use this trick is I like to look. We're about, I don't know, I think we're about 31 cards, 29 cards deep, and I tell them I've developed a way of getting to their card very quickly. I can cut to it by feeling my way around the pack. I do this simply like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that should have brought their card all the way to the top. And if we have a look, there, we can see that that's the card that we fought. Now this is the nice bit about this trick at this point here. We've actually landed on a card that is close to their card, but not exactly their card, right? It's not the 10 of diamonds, no? 10 of hearts. Oh, man. Listen, I messed it up. I'm just practicing this. Okay, listen, I think I can put this right. I cut maybe 4 or 5 too much. Hey, listen, do me a favor. Would you hold on to the 10 of diamonds for me? And at this point, I asked them to put it into their hand, turn it over, put it into their hand. We use the card box here, and put the 10 of diamonds underneath or into their hand. Now at this point here, I say, look, let me get this right again. Hold on a second. I'm going to just cut 7, shout out some numbers, 9, 12, and that should be 23, which should bring us now, hopefully if I've done this right, to your card here. Is that your card? Yeah, great. The 10 of diamonds it is. Listen, I'm still really upset about messing up the 10 of diamonds there, the 10 of hearts. I got it this time. Hey, listen, I want to make this right. Hold on a second. And at this point then, I take the 10 of hearts and I literally just give a pull. I rub it onto their hand very slowly, and then I've pulled out their 10 of diamonds that's been sitting here. And when they open their hand and look at their own card, we've placed back in here the 10 of hearts. So what's nice about this performance or this card trick? Well, there's a couple of things I really like about it. The first is that it's really simple and really easy to do. And with practice, you can use this deck, the Svengali Deck, for a lot of different things. So yeah, I really think you can do lots and lots of different performances with the Svengali Deck. It's kind of cool. It's kind of one of these decks that, you know, you'd look at it and think, you know, it's a one-trick pony, but it's really not. It has a lot of uses. I mean, you can perform the ambitious card routine as well, and basically effectively make their card appear in numerous various locations without you having to do much work at all. The effect itself, what I really enjoy about how I perform this trick is effectively the magic is in their hands. You clearly place the miscalled card, the 10 of diamonds, in their hand. They hold on to that 10 of diamonds throughout the whole performance. You ask them for a chance. Hey, look, can I correct this and get this right? And yeah, you find the right card, the 10 of hearts, right? And equally, after that, what's kind of cool then is that you can actually swap or pull that card out from trapped in their hands, the 10 of diamonds that's been there the whole time, and pull it out and have it into your own hand yourself, which is kind of a really funky effect because it's got the spectator that you're performing on thinking, how did that happen? I just seen the 10 of hearts in the deck there, and now it's in my hand. How does that work? It's a great sort of throw them off the scent of what's going on, for want of a better way to put it. So if I put my teeth back in, that's it from Dude Does Magic this week. We're going to have different tricks showcasing different magic each week. We're going to have some interviews with lots of different magicians hopefully as well, and which is going to be kind of cool. Stop talking about their journey into magic, and I'll talk about mine further as we go. So listen, have a great week everybody, and listen, we'll see you next week. That's it from the Dude.